Libra, how you doing? Still working in the hospital, or going to the hospital, or something to do with a nurse, or night nurse, something to do with Calms or Carmel, Mel, Melissa, Maria, Michael, Jackson, Julian, Justin, something to do with calm down, Mel. Calm down, Mel. Something to do with, like, look, why don't you calm down, Mel? But like some of you might be going to the hospital, or the doctor's got loads of doctor's appointments, or caramel, something to do with caramel. I don't know. Are you eating caramel? Or like eat Mel, something to do with eating Mel. Eat, read, love. I don't know. But like eat my words. I don't know. Something to do around eating disorder, eating disorder. Laura and order. Something to do around the church. Here in Churchill, or something to do with a pill. Some of you might the pill, something to do with pills, Pilsner. You might have like a sugar diabetes for Pilsner, or pills, or going on the pill, or a pregnancy test, or a test. Hospitals, nurses, night nurse, calms, sleep disorder, something to do with sleeping pattern, sleeping disorder, law and order, maybe going to not prison, but going to court. For a lot of you might have a court date. Some of you might be courting someone, something to do around going to hospitals and pills. Hopefully it's not ecstasy or anything like that, but I'm definitely hearing like hospital appointments, pill, contraceptive, receptive, Tiffany, something to do with Tiffany's handbags. You might be buying yourself a handbag or something from Tiffany's. I'm also hearing handbags and glad rags, something to do around Kelly, Jones, Joni, Jolie, Jodie, Dolly Parton. Yeah, that's just very quickly off the top of the head. I don't know what that is. Ed, the name Eddie, Edwina. Also, something to do with sausages, maybe. I don't know, Wiener's birthday. Could be a Pisces, could be seen a Pisces. But like birthday, party, Bath. Some of you could be from Bath or Bartholomew. Like, where is Bath anyway? I think it's like down south. So like you could be seeing someone from Britain or something like that, but like Bath. Some of you take a lot of baths, bath salts, all this kind of thing. There might be a salt and battery charge that could be coming up for a lot of you. Charge, something around a Taurus, life path 5 or Sagittarian could be involved in this, and it's around charging someone. It might be looking at how much you're being charged, so on and so forth, around money and assets and stuff, and how much you're going to charge me for something. So like setting a limit on like how much I'm spending and stuff like that, and looking at how much I'm spending, ingoings, outcomings, all that sort of stuff, looking for an outcome for something. Like there's something here around doctors, pills, nurses, night nurse, calms, tablets. It could be depression or anything like that, but I definitely get hearing like the pill. Okay, so something to do with Bill, also the name Billy or William, Will. I don't know if there's anything that's financial about a will, something around family and a will, being left a will. If there's a will, there's a way. Anyway, so how you doing, Libra? That's just off the top of the head very quickly. I haven't used this deck, and for some reason I just thought, you know what, I'm going to get this out and just do a couple of things that are different. Then we're looking at the tarot as usual. For you, Libra, how you doing? You can watch this as a Libra or a Life Path 2. Unfortunately, you don't have any other major arcanas. Like if you were a Sagittarian, you could watch Taurus, because they're both 5. So within your major arcana, you only really get a 2. Unfortunately, but if you've got Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, you can find out all about that provided below in all of the links and so on and so forth. So if I say 4, you say Scorpio, Aries could be in your chart somewhere. You could be dealing with someone also called Charlotte. Okay, something also around a Taurus, because you're in charge, how much are you going to charge? How much do you want? Okay, if I was to do this, how much would you want for it? If I've got some work done, how much do you charge? How much is your hourly rate or something like that? Charging by the hour. Something around a Taurus is what I'm thinking, because I keep picking up charge. So like charging by the hour. Like if you want something, I'll charge you by the hour. Okay, something like that. So let's see. Lucy, Laura, Lucifer, Capricorn, 6, Gemini. Could be dealing with a life path 6, Gemini or Capricorn. Could have it in your chart for a lot of you. Libra, give us anything that Libra needs to know through this cards, please. Libra, Zebra, Deborah, Debbie Ma. Come on down, Debbie Ma. Happiness, wellness. I'm also picking up though. Wellness, like something to do with like happy news or something like that, or a happy chap, like someone's Chapman or Charlie Chapman, named Charlie, or some cocaine that could be also here or something like that. But feeling happy, feeling vibrant, Okay, let's see, Libra. Libra, what else have they got coming up, please? Freedom, financial freedom. I'm also hearing Antsy or Nancy. Something to do with Nancy Drew again, or Drew Barrymore, or the name Barry, Brian, or so, anybody beginning with B. But I definitely keep hearing like financial freedom, like you and your partner, or I mean, this could still be your partner. Okay, you could have a whole reading and it's really not about yourself; it's about your partner, right? But like, I'm picking up that someone is extremely happy and that someone has financial freedom also. Okay, being set free. But I'm picking up like a set fee is what I'm hearing. Like something that I'm doing, there's a set fee. It's this all of the time. It never really changes. It's a set fee. Okay. Set fee, like an hourly rate, something to do with that, like an hourly rate and a set fee. Fee. I'm also hearing fee fi fo fum. I smell the blood of an Englishman. Something to do with someone that's English, British, Englishman. This could be an Englishman, Irishman, and Scotsman. Englishman, Irishman, Scotsman walked into the bar. What is the first thing he said? Ow. He said, "What'd you say ow for? My name's not Al, it's Steve." He said, "No, I walked into the bar, you dickhead." Oh, ow. Let's see. Libra. So, closure. Kosher. I'm also picking up the person that deceased loved one. Kosher. But closure. Some of you keep looking. I'm also hearing closing time, the last call for alcohol, and maybe a whiskey and wine. Something around a bartender and the thief. Something around stereophonics, bartender and the thief. Libra, just very quickly, because I don't know if this is really relating so much to you here. Then we'll get on with this one. Animals. Some of you are like animalistic, like just love my animals. I am. We need to see what closure's for though. But let's see, happiness. Why has Libra got happiness, and what would this be relating to their happiness? Well, that's not fucking happiness, is it? Come on. The Five of Swords, Taurus, Sagittarian. So someone's never happy. No matter what you do, they are never happy. You may be happy and not around this person. It could be involving like a Pisces, but someone's never happy. Like they're never satisfied. There's some kind of like, well, there's some kind of something in your mind, Libra, something that is probably playing on your mind quite a lot about happiness or being content. Like, I'm not content until something happens. This might be the other person saying, look, I'm sorry, but I am not content with the work that's being done. I am really not content with it. Until this is over, until this is done, I really can't seem to like motivate myself forward, because something here is around doctors or hospitals or some work being done, okay? And like, I might need something doing, but like, it's fucking winding me up the fact that you're not doing it. Like, I'm asking you to do that, but you're not doing it. Like, you're not helping. It could be some kind of like something around like you're having something done on your face or something like that, or like medical, or like you're having some actual physical work done outside and you've got a workman, okay, and someone that is working for you and you're employing them, but they're not actually doing anything, and you're like, look, I really wanted this to get done and you haven't done it, and that's really obviously not making me very happy. So how can I be happy with the work if you're not doing it, right? So I don't think that's spiritual work. I think that is like physical and mental work. Something that's really not making you too happy at all. Okay. What is that Five of Swords about for Libra? The Ace of Wands. So something to do with something that you're passionate about and you're trying to motivate someone. I mean, it could be like, I'm not happy with that dick. I'm sorry, but dick is really pissing me off at the moment. Unless it's something around anything that is sexual, like sexual disease or something like that. But this is an Harry Potter wand, and this is like, oh my God, Harry, take a look at that. So there is some kind of like internal struggle that might be going on here, because I did hear pill, okay, Ace of Wands, because it's kind of like needing protection from this. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't know what that is. Like, I need protection from Harry Potter. So I don't know if there's anything that very weird going around here saying, you know what, this is a little bit fucking strange. This is a little bit odd, right? Like, someone may be doing something there. But it seems to be upsetting someone. But someone's like, no, I'm quite happy to do that. And you're like, well, I'm not. I'm not happy. But it might be anything that is creative around you, like your work, what you're doing, like music or this kind of stuff. And it's really annoying you. Like, it's just... what's freedom about? Why does Libra have freedom? Yeah, 6, because I want to leave it. Like, I'm sorry, but it's just, you're not really helping. I just want to leave. Okay, I can't wait. I'm also hearing annual leave, or the name Anne, but like, I just want to leave Anne. The Van Helsing? Anybody called Van, or something's around a car? Cancerian, or a life path 7, or a physical car. Like, I'm sorry, but I'm just going to have to leave it. Like, if you can't do it, then I'm going to have to go. Like, you might be having like maintenance done around the house or a car or something. What is being done is not quite good enough, and you're like, look, if you're going to argue about it, then I'll just take it and go. Okay, because if you can't do it, then, you know, if you're not happy with that, and you're not happy with me, and I'm not happy with that, then I think it's, when I keep saying it and that and fat, what? Something's around someone's weight. I don't know. But like, when I keep saying it and that and stuff like that, excuse the rhyming, but like, it's something that is happening in your life of work that is not efficient. You really could be dealing with like a fish. Okay. Let's see. Closure. Again, someone's not really giving you any kind of signal of anything that's really being done here. You're just waiting for someone. Animals. King of Cups. Animalistic is what I'm hearing. Or materialistic. Like, why does everything have to be so perfectly done on time? It's like, yeah, but I like to be efficient. Like, I like when I work, if I'm putting you to work, then I need you to be on time. Like, because I keep picking up that someone's late, like on their pregnancy pill or something like that. Or it might be around like where you're working and you're like, man, you're always late. Like, why are you always late? Like, I'm trying to support you and I'm trying to help you out to give you some work. But you don't turn up late. Here is really what I keep picking up here for a lot of you. And it's something around work. Like, I'm very efficient. I like to stick by a set of rules. Okay, you turn up at this time. We get up. I mean, this has been bred into me since I was a kid. Because building houses and stuff, you know, you get up at, I get up at R4 every morning. But like, you know, you get up at 4, you get up at 5, you start work about like 6:30, 7 o'clock normally. You work through the day and then you come home. Okay. But what I'm hearing is like, you know, I run by a certain amount of rules. I like it done the way I want it. Okay. But you're not, you know, you're not doing that. You're actually just going against everything I say. And I like everything being done on time. Why can you not be on time? I really think it's something here that isn't love life related. I think it's something that you are trying to, like, work-wise, you're trying to work on something, and you keep putting this, like, giving this people work, but they're not satisfied with, I don't know, the amount of money that they're getting paid, or with the amount of work that needs to be done, and your employer's not paying you enough money, or some of your employers are not pulling their weight, and it's really annoying the other people. If it's you, Libra, it's you. I'm sorry, but I keep picking up that somebody here is not putting the work in, and I don't mean spiritual work. You're always putting spiritual work in. They're not putting effort into a job that is being done, and I think it's really annoying some of you here, and it's pissing you off around your work sector, is really what I keep picking up. Because it's like someone turning up at work and feeling really happy to be there, but other people are making it hard for the other person to be there. Like, well, you're just making it you're making it harder for me. Unless there's some kind of like impotency here of like, you know, someone struggling around, you know, the bedroom kind of situation here. Or I need a bed, like I physically need a bed and I've got nowhere to stay. I don't know. Do you like this or not? Is it giving you any kind of? For some reason, I keep picking it up that it's to do around work, Libra. To be honest with you, but I never really used that deck, to be quite honest with you. Let's see. So Libra, what have they got coming up this week? Libra, what have they got coming up this week for Libra? Libra, what have they got coming up this week for Libra? So 9 of Swords. So something is stressing you out, Libra. I think everybody is kind of like struggling around sleeping though, because I keep hearing calms, like something like sleeping tablets or something like that, and I just can't seem to get any rest. Like I can't seem to get any peace. I just can't do anything until I get peace of mind, right? Or I'm going to give you a piece of my mind. Do you know what I mean? I mean, hopefully it's not a brain tumour or something and you have to take a piece of your brain out. Because sorry, but I'm hearing like I'm going to have to give you a piece of my mind. But that's normally where, like, you know what, I'm telling you what, I'm going to give you a piece of my mind, young man. If you keep fucking bugging me, I'm going to give you a piece of my mind. Right? Meaning that I will tell you what is on my mind. Okay. So I'm definitely hearing like, you are always on my mind. You are always on my mind. Debbie. Debbie's stress head. Okay, so what is this then, Libra? Because as some of you, you're manifesting fuck all. You're manifesting from a state of worry. Okay, so like, you know, what is going to become of this at the moment is what I'm hearing. Like, what is going to become of it? Because at the moment, I seem to be worried about if you have other options in life. Like, am I your only option? Or am I the one and only that is on your mind? What else is on your mind? Someone's got a lot on their mind. Or anybody beginning with L, like Laura, Lucy, Lucifer, Louise, Liz, Taylor, Tyler, Tarot, Tanya. Okay, any L or T. Okay, L-O-T, I'm hearing demoti, devoted, hopelessly devoted, Virgo, that would be a 9 as well. Okay, so that would be a Virgo energy. And like, I'm hopelessly just like, I'm a hopeless romantic is also what I mean, but I'm like hopelessly not getting anywhere. I mean, Virgos, they're definitely here. When I did Virgo's reading, it was just going absolutely tits up for Virgo. It was just, nothing was right. And here, like I said, someone here in your sector could be constantly manifesting the same thing by too much thinking. Like too much thinking, but not enough action. Okay, not enough action. Libra. What's Libra got going on, please? Libra this week, please. For Libra. 3 of Cups. So, are you worried the fact that things are not going to quite... This kind of reminds me of the Virgo reading, if I'm honest. It really does. Like, things didn't quite turn out the way I expected. But this is a Pisces. It's something around someone's birthday. Okay, someone's birthday. But I'm hearing tales of the unexpected. Like, I'm expecting bad news, but then all of a sudden I get good news. So it's kind of like that. Like, I'm expecting the worst, but then suddenly life seems to be having some meaning. Like, I seem to have a purpose, right? So I'm on a pursuit of something to find it out, and it might not even be around your love life. It could just be like I'm on the pursuit to try and find out what is going on with me, okay? And suddenly, I actually get some good news. 3 of Cups. Okay. Now, if you're all metaphysically messed up with a person, and you're all entwangled and entwined, well, that's not really good news, right? Because someone here is stressed out. Okay. But I really don't think it's about, I need to find out if there's a third energy. Because that's a 10 of Cups. That's like a Piscean. Okay. Libra. What's going on with Libra this week? So the Wheel of Fortune. So destiny and fate. I'm also hearing destiny and fate in the figure of 8. 8 till late. Some of you are working like 9 till 5. Like 9 till 5. What a way to make a living. Is something around living. Where you're living. How you're living. Or howsy Chris. But like how the other person's living. Okay. Because there's a state of mind here of like illusion. Like kind of like... could be intoxicated or from Utoxeter, but like intoxicated, like someone could be under the influence of some kind of, like they get up, like they sleep during the, because this could be like where you pull a night shift, right, and you sleep during the day and then you have to get up at night, and then, or someone sleeps way too late and they don't get up, and you're wanting them to, like, you know what, you pull up, right, and you're like waiting for someone and they don't show up, and then because they didn't get up on time, and you're like, fuck bruv, I've just given you some work, I've asked you to do it and you didn't get up, like why are you not getting up, what is going on? And someone here, like I said, they could be intoxicated, they could be drinking, they could be doing drugs or anything like that, and every time they turn up real late because they get out of bed really late. It's really, I've never really picked that up as this card, but that's what I'm picking up. Someone doesn't never get up. Like, say if you're in you know, like workman or something like that, and you pull up next to somebody, say, right, you know, be at the end of the corner at 4 o'clock in the morning or 9 o'clock or something like that, and I'll pick you up at 9, okay? And then you turn up, and the lads turn up in the van at 9 o'clock, and they're like, well, you fucking never turned up. Why didn't you turn up? You're like, yeah, well, I had a real big party last night, and blah, 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 and so on and so forth, and we were partying too much, and so on and so forth, and I got up, and like, you're like, fuck, bruv, you need to stop drinking or being under the influence, because it's depression. Here, like, people think, and this is very strange, people think that smoking weed or taking alcohol is not a depressant. Like, they think that smoking weed is something that helps them through depression, something that helps them through anxiety. It doesn't. It suppresses feelings and emotions. It doesn't make you think straight, okay? So someone here is not thinking straight, like, or they're not going straight is also what I'm hearing. Like, someone keeps promising, no, I'm going to go straight. Like, I'm not going to do this anymore. I promise I'm not going to do this anymore. And then all of a sudden they may have like this momentary lapse of relapse, okay, or Andy or Andrew, okay. And then you're kind of like, well, you promised me the fact that you would get up on time and you haven't. Okay, why can't you just get up early in the morning? Why can't you do this? I really keep picking up that it's signs around your work, about your work, getting up on time, other people being there on time. I'm such a timekeeper, me. Like, I can't stand it, me. It drives me nuts if other people are not on time, right? I used to do this. I used to work for a Libra, and I used to have to pull up when we were driving disadvantaged children in wheelchairs and stuff and taking them to school. And you turn up and you get up early, you get ready, you have a shower, you have a bath or whatever it is, you get ready, you know, you make your flask, cup of coffee, you get in your van, start it up, you get going, okay, and then you pull up to pick someone up and you're like, bruv, I've been sitting here for 25 fucking 30 minutes waiting for you to get your ass out the door, and like, you ain't done nothing, like, you know, and I got up early in order, like, and now we're late because do you know what I'm saying? Like, one person can get there on time and the other person's not doing it, and you're like, bruv, you're really pissing me off because you're not pulling your weight. What is wrong? Like, what is... And it might be because someone's constantly fucking out their mind. Like, they could be literally intoxicated all of the time. And you're like, bruv, y'all really need to stop drinking or smoking weed and shit. Like, you're not thinking straight on the job. You're not doing things like... It's really what I'm picking up here. Someone keeps getting up really late. Like, they don't... Or they turn up at work and they're like just waltz in stinking of booze, and you're like, bruv, you're not, you fucking like, oh, I can't be bothered. And you're like, what the fuck? Yeah. State of illusion, like state of mind. Libra. For some reason, I keep picking it up. It's around your work, this reading, Libra. Even through that deck, I was coming up about your work. Like, are you coming up or not? Like, are you coming over today? And you're like... Because someone's waiting for something to be done. Like, it keeps telling me about work. Like, I keep waiting for you to do this. Like, why do I have to keep waiting for you to do that? Can't you just get it done? Right? And you're like, yeah, well... It's I don't know, I keep picking up in visions of like say you're in an office or something, right? And you're like, okay, have you done that yet? And you're like, oh no, I'm going to get around to it and do it tomorrow. And you're like, okay, so you're definitely going to get that done tomorrow, right? You're like, yeah, no, I'll definitely get that done tomorrow. And then you don't hear anything from a client or a person, and you're like, right, so the next day, okay, did you get that assignment done for me? You're like, no, I'm going to do it tomorrow. And you're like, bruv, you already told me that you were going to do it tomorrow. That was yesterday. Once more, just like Karen Carpenter, or a carpenter, like someone that's doing woodwork or metal work or something like that. Okay, like the carpenters. And you're like, bruv, I asked you to put that banister in yesterday, or I asked you to lay that floor yesterday. Why haven't you got it done? You're like, well... I went out to a big party last night, and then we came back hammered and stuff, and we were drinking and stuff, and we had a really good time. And then I got up really late. And yeah, but I'm your fucking boss, bruv. What do you want, the job, or do you want just the high life? Do you know what I mean? So I'm also picking up highlights, something around your hair being highlighted, or like a hieroglyphic pen of highlighting stuff. So it might be around like work of like, okay, can you just highlight that bit and that bit and that bit? Don't know what that's for. Highlight. But the high life. No, we prefer the high life. We just prefer to get stoned. You're like, yeah, but that's not a fucking great ethic of life, really, is it? Right? But somebody keeps waiting on the other person to do it. Why do I keep going back to work? Here. Why do I... Is that a message? Why do I keep going back to work? Some of you hate where you work. You hate where you... Because this is like Whistle While You Work and the 7 dwarves. And the 7 kids and the 7 husbands and the 7 wives. Right? So I'm like, why do I keep going to work? Why should I even bother go to work? And it might be someone else that's working with you. And you're like, are you right? And you're like, oh, yeah. And you're like, why do I even bother working? And you're like, well, you fucking don't work. Like, yeah, but I can't be bothered to work. Like, and you're like, oh, bruv, get up and fucking sort your head out, will you? Like, oh, I can't be bothered. Like, I just don't want to work. Like, I'm waiting on you. Like, I've been waiting and waiting and waiting for you to do something, and you've not done it. It could be a Pisces here. I've waited for you to do it, and you've not done it. Why haven't you done that? Or it could be a Pisces that's asking it. You know, but I definitely keep picking up a not. Normally when I say not, if I say not, you say Jesus swinging from a tree when he was crucified and then resurrected. But like Pisces, like I'm afraid not. Like I can't wait any longer. But I just need you to just give me 1 more day, 2 more days, or 3 more days. And like, I'm afraid not. Like I can't wait any goddamn longer. You're giving me a Sean, for fuck's sake. Sean Connery. Right? You're giving me a Connery, Tommy. I can't take it no more. You're like, yeah, but can't you just wait another... Yeah, but no, anything after Bert is bollocks. Stop butting and iffing and butting and just get on with it. What do you keep delaying it for? Why do you keep saying, yeah, well, I will, but I just haven't? And then you're like, oh, are you or are you not? Yes. Right. Today. I need it today, doing today. Okay. I'll be there tomorrow. No. For fuck's sake. Not tomorrow. Today. Right. Today is what I keep hearing. Or ta-da. You know, today or ta-da. Right. Today or see you later, alligator, right? Ali or Alison or I don't know. But like it's either today or never, right? Just you either do it, get it done today or don't bother, right? And I'll just take it off your hands and I'll do it myself, right? So it might be like that. Like I really need someone that can fucking do this on their own, right? Because there's something around work here. It's either today... Is it that today, child, or tomorrow, but someday? And you're like, yeah, but when is someday coming? Because you said today, tomorrow, but someday. You're like, yeah, well, when is someday? Sunday. Something's around Sunday. I keep hearing the name Day. Okay, well, I know a person called Colin Day, but like day workers, night workers, but like day. Work, sleep during the day, wake up and do nothing at night either. Someone's a lazy motherfucker and needs to start working. Yeah, I'm just saying. Right, Capricorn. So, see, money, it's to do with money. Money for nothing and your chick for free. Like, well, I'll give you it for free. Like, you don't have to ask. I'll give you one for free. So... But there's a soul group energy here of people that are intoxicated by drugs. Now, there may not be drugs, there could be pharmaceuticals, and you're waiting on some kind of news around anything that's pharmaceutical related. Okay, but this can be smoking copious amounts of ganja, and I'm growing it all on a tree. And we're tree huggers. Right? Tree shruggers. Shrugger? Shrug. You're like, bruv, well, don't... Yeah, well, you're like, bruv, don't do that. Like, you know, have you done it? Yeah, no. Bruv, I've asked you fucking God knows how many times. Have you done it yet? And you're like, oh. Well, don't just shrug it off. You know, you're fucking stoned off your nut. Like, you're absolutely wasted off your nut. Like, oh, you know... Well, don't start having a go at me when I'm drunk or I'm an hippie and I want to get stoned on marijuana. You need to stop with that bollocks. Because it's fucking doing something. It's like, it's okay, bruv, I'm dealing. You're like, yeah, but bruv, you know, didn't you hear the song? Never get high off your own supply. You're like, yeah, well, it's supply and demand, isn't it? Everybody wants it. So what are you kicking out? Well, weed. Really? You know, we're knocking a few leaves out. You're like, well, are you knocking anything else out? Yeah. We're making people wait on the product that we want that much. Consumer marketing of drugs here. It is. It is, Libra. I mean, like I said, it might not be you. It could be people that are around you. Around you. Okay? Well, I'm Andrew. But, like, around you. These are also tarot readers. I think that some tarot readers don't get absolutely blottoed off their nut whilst reading fucking tarot cards, brainwashing people, right? Or consumative marketing that fucking tell you that we've just captured a load of light energy into a fucking crystal and we're going to sell you that for 900 quid. Right? And we're going to charge you 16 quid for an extended reading. Someone was moaning at me for how cheap that was. Bruv, £16 for an extended reading for 2 minutes. Right, you might like a little bit of angelic light put into a crystal and buy that, you know, for 90 quid. What an absolute con artist. But each to their own, bruv, if people want all of that nonsense. But here, this is, you know, this is a bit like Robin Hood, really. Stealing from the rich and feeding themselves. Right? I don't know what that is for. Somebody here is intoxicated. Like, intoxicated. Or Eutoxeter. Talking to the devil. Let's see, Libra. Virgo, you see? There's an energy of depression, drug addiction around you, Libra. Okay, depression. That's what I said. Some of you are smoking that much copious amounts of ganja that it's doing nothing but making you depressed. Here, it's just doing nothing but making people. It might not be you; it could be people around you. Like I said, you know, you'll pick people that are doing it, but it's suppression, depression. Weed doesn't help. Alcohol doesn't help. Makes it worse. Makes you codependent. Someone here is like drinking. There's heroin addiction. There's crack. There's cocaine. There's fucking hell, bruv. You could turn up at this person and probably buy whatever you like. Like they'll probably sell a piece of everything here. Sarah. This is an addiction. Someone here is suffering through major anxiety and depression through alcohol and being intoxicated. Hugely here. Her name Leanne, Annie, Nanny, Nan. Well, I'm going to leave it at that. That's what I've got so far for you, Libra. If you want to continue on with this story, it's the full access bundle only. Obviously, if you follow me in numerology like this one, you could watch it as a Capricorn or a Gemini or a Life Path 6. Okay, and so on and so forth and all those. So Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. And then you can watch the corresponding reading of the 6 if you have a 6 placement. Okay. But you get all of that on the full access bundle, and then once we've drawn you a load of cards and clarified them all, I look into what are the challenges that you are going to be facing this week, and what is going to be a challenge, what you should do, what you should possibly not do, who it might be, who it might not be, so on and so forth, whether it relates to family, friends, or situations of love. Okay, but we're going to look further into that in descriptive detail, and you can find that on the link provided below, but it's the full access part of Patreon only. Okay, guys, thanks very much. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you soon.